the dignitaries who have gathered this occasion must accept our heartfelt welcome and deepest gratitude for gracing this occasion. Sanskrit, Sanskrit aesthetics is rooted in the rasa, the essence or the relish arts of literature. The expression of these rasas or the structures of emotion is therefore at the heart of all our hearts, all our writing out, giving visibility, showcasing, searching for an objective correlative in the world outside to express the inner feelings and emotions. These are our main concern at this Sangam festival. What is more, what this festival seeks to highlight is the rich plurality that characterizes our country's literary and art traditions. It is the Sarva Bhasha Saraswati, the goddess of all languages and literary cultures that I must invoke to make this festival a successful and joyous experience. I too have waited with great excitement and expectation for this day to come. I am immensely happy to see all of you who have gathered here. I hope this experience will be something that you cherish for a long time in your life. This festival is a celebration of our splendid and multiple cultures of India, especially now, on the occasion of the 75th anniversary of our freedom. It is indeed time to showcase our multiple linguistic and magnificent literary achievements in this land to result in the plenitude that this nation presents. All of us here are proud of this diversity and at the same time are deeply aware of the oneness that binds us all together. We are familiar with the two terms associated with the excellence that any society achieves, its levels of civilization and culture. I am not an anthropologist, but I sense that civilization has to do with outer self, the forms and cultural manifestations, be it food, attire, rituals, practices, and conventions, or any other form of behavior seen from the outside. On the other hand, culture is the inner core. It brings all these aspects of the society's way of life together, gathers all these into its orbit. When we begin to think of something as complex and as multiple as Indian culture, rather than Indian cultures, we are keenly aware of two things, our individuality and our commonality. What is distinctive and also what is shared in my cultural selfhood as an Indian? There are many languages, my region, and the other geo-cultural and linguistic factors that impact my highly individuated idea of this cultural identity. At the same time, I am also conscious of the shared collective matrix that I call the Indian culture. I am as much defined by this collective cultural selfhood as by my differences and diversity. This idea is something that becomes all the more palpable when I think of literature. After all the literatures in the national or even the world context have more or less similar themes, material and life stuff to deal with. Life, death, pain or love, loss and despair. These emotions are the rasas, as we call them. They might look so different and present in different variety outside. Each community or the folk or individual. To start with, it is important and necessary to recognize that the community, race and ethnic roots that such cultural and literary productions develop from are all unique and individuated, no doubt. We must recognize and respect this diversity. But at this global moment, we are all also aware of being a part of the global family. And you, extended family perhaps, no one stands off. Culture is superior or our dance, our music, literature and language are somehow related to all those other languages, arts and literatures in one way or the other. Why do we all find ourselves humming a Hindi film song or enjoying a Bharatanatyam performance or even reading a Shakespeare with equal ease? How do our stories from epics find resonance in the national and even world literature? What is more? Think of our oral and folk cultures. As a writer who draws upon the folk cultural roots of northern Karnataka, my early work, listen friend, let me tell you, is not only the story of my little rural place, it relates to all the world outside, beginning from the epics to the new genres like the novel. We have always been storytellers in this land. After all, South Asian people are known for their community cultures. In the case of Kannada writing, we see how both oral and written literatures highlight this vernacular linguistic cultures. Starting from the Vachana writers in the 12th century to later poets of the Bhakti movement all over India, they all addressed God in the form of a dialogue. Their literature was founded on human bonds that humanize God and make Him a part of their community. The Bhakti movement gave voice to people who had been oppressed and sidelined because of their marginal caste, class, gender, and even linguistic location. In case of Kannada literature, we can see how way back in the 12th century, the Vachankaras of Basavanna, Allamaprabhu, Akshamadevi, and the other Veer Seva saints brought a major transformation. In Basavanna's words, Bhakti is not only the love of God, but the vision of life, the agony and ecstasy that devotees experiences are a part of this divine journey. All such mystical experiences find expression in Kannada. Similarly, an Akka finds the love of a man in God. Her poetry becomes a testimony to the intense feelings of joy, pain, passion, serenity, and many shifting moods that she experiences in her relationship with God. The aesthetic of the aesthetic of love and the aesthetic of devotion become fused together in her poetry. The Vachankaras have been my great inspiration and friends. Like me, there are other contemporary Indian writers who have gone back to their indigenous roots and languages. An important critic of 60s and renowned Sarod master of Rajiv Tarana highlights how I reject the European modernist models and go back to my place and my folk culture too. Draw my literary inspiration. All the same time, he also points how this folk culture is something that is changing, dynamic. Thank you very much.